Okay, very quickly, I'm going to show you how you can use some action scripts on Flash just to introduce a bit of code into it. I've opened up Flash and I'm using this time ActionScript 2.0. You might be able to use 3, but you will need to do a little tinkering to work out how to get it to work. So the tutorial I've seen is with ActionScript 2.0. So we'll just click OK, and up it comes, just like Flash normally does. So I'm going to make a version of that game, the Impossible quiz, that was popular a few years ago, still is I think, and it's basically a quiz with some very sort of cryptic questions and answers, and you can customise it and personalise it as you wish. First thing I'm going to do, before I do anything, is I'm going to actually put some code on the very first frame on the stage. So, Window, Actions, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it to stop. And what this will do is it will stop the animation from playing all the way through from start to finish, and it will give me control over it. So, just to recap, I press Window, Actions, and I typed in this code here, and this will stop the animation on here. Now, on the first frame, I'm also going to draw a button of some sort. So, very quickly, we'll colour it in, and of course you can take your time doing this. It doesn't have to be a button, it could be a graphic that you draw. It's your choice. I'm just doing this just to demonstrate. So it's saying press. Whoops, not very neat, is it? Never mind. You can take your time. I'm just doing this for speed. Now I need to convert this. So black arrow, highlighter. Whoops, make sure I get all of it. Highlight around it. Modify, convert to symbol. You can just press F8, and this time we need to save it as a button type. So I'll call this press me button. Like so, and we click OK. Now that's been converted to a button, and what I can do now is double click on it, make sure you've got the black arrow, double click on it, and we can go into the timeline for the button. This at the moment is the up state, and I'm just going to come to the over state now and right click and insert a keyframe, and I'm going to decide how I want this to look when it's in the over state, when the mouse goes over it. So I'm just going to get the brush tool, and I'll type something like "Are you sure?" I know I'm using text to talk there. I guess it's okay. Under these circumstances it's appropriate. Question mark. Right, so there we go. Press me, are you sure? Go back to scene 1, and if we just do Control and Enter now, we get press me, and then we roll over it, we get are you sure? So you could do all sorts. You could delete the button, put a picture, you can do anything you want. Let your imagination run wild. Okay, so what will happen now is we need to put some code on the actual button. So make sure it's selected, and then Window, Actions, and what we're going to say is on press, and then it's the brace brackets. So on press, we want to go to and stop frame 2. Okay, go to and press stop frame 2. Okay, so let's just close that down a second. And now if we insert a keyframe here, and what we'll do is we'll just delete that button from there, and we'll put in the first question. What is 2 plus 2 question mark? And then we'll just get a couple of answers here. So again, I'll use a text box. We'll have obviously the correct answer 4, and then we'll get an incorrect answer 3 perhaps. Okay, let's just preview this now. So Control and Enter, press me, so when we press it, it goes us to frame 2. Okay, I'll show you that again. So Control and Enter, when I roll over it into the over state, I get the graphic I inserted there, press Enter, and we get the question. And now it's just a question of turning these into buttons. So this is the incorrect answer, so we'll start with this. Modify, convert to symbol. I'll call it wrong answer 3. You can call it whatever you want. Save it as a button. And now we just go into it again. Window, Actions, on, press, and then the brackets. And we want to go to and stop. And we'll send you back to the beginning if you get this incorrect. So frame 1. Okay, so on press, go to back to frame 1. So we'll just try that now. So if we do Control and Enter, press me. In the overstate, we get the are you sure? So we do press it. What is 2 plus 2? Now I've only converted this one to a button so far, so there's nothing on this one. When I press the incorrect answer, it takes me back to the start. So it shouldn't take much for you to sort this out now. You will need to go and insert a new keyframe here. Delete what's here, and then put maybe the word correct or something like that. Okay, and then obviously now when we go back to frame 2, we need to go and convert this to a button now, because this is the correct answer, and then we need to put the same action script on it, on press, go to and stop, and tell it to go to frame 3. And you can continue in this manner and create your own little quiz, and perhaps you can come up with other stuff as well. Perhaps you can actually get some animation on here as well. I'm going to totally leave that up to you to experiment. Remember, it's mastery, so it's down to you.